Nintendo. You see that this big hedge fund guy took a $400 million short bet against Nintendo, thinking the thinking was that they're showing at E3 was pretty meh, and
It was,
and they're thinking that sort of the Switch is peaked out. Max interest in the Switch is peaked out. People will argue
$1 million for every Smash character they introduced during their press conference.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big. Their stock hasn't been doing that well as of late, and people are starting to wonder if the thing really has legs or not. I know that Smash is coming out this Christmas, and there's a Pokemon game coming out this Christmas. Two big things, two big titles, but it does seem that there are a lot of third-party games coming out for the Switch. You can't say that there aren't.
Well, but you could say there was a lot of third-party games coming out for the Vita as well. That was a thing that happened as well.
Did you just get an emergency alert on your phone, Cheapy?
Tornado? I don't think there's a tornado coming.
The tornado warning in this area.
Till 10:45 p.m.
Weird.
I don't think that's real. Let's check the weather real quick to make sure. I'm in shelter.
Okay.
So that's
in
good.
Shelter too. I mean, I don't know where else I'm going.
Right.
Out
it says
into the
thunderstorms.
ditch.
There is a 40% chance of thunderstorms at 11 o'clock, and that's about it. I think it's a mistake.
I hope you're right. ATM, ATM.
What a world, what a world.
Man, this show's going to be so ironic when we're all dead.
I know.
I'll still be here.
That's true.
See, now I really wish I had that basement.
Right. I am super secure down here. So yeah, like I can see people finally realize, like this was the E3, I think, that more of the general public would realize that Switch isn't getting the first tier third party games. Like they're not getting what Xbox and PlayStation are.
Well, we mentioned that we were surprised with all the momentum that the Switch had going into E3 that they were only showing just a handful of games, and a couple of them were stuff like FIFA. So, yeah.
Switch is a great system for indie games and Nintendo games. So it has.
Can't
Nintendo
say that they
games
don't
over
have
the Vita.
We've always said that those big AAA third-party multi-platform games are super important because just the amount of money that is spent on marketing them just gets the word out about the game, not just the game, but the systems that it's on too. And the Switch not having those games definitely affects the system. And
Sure.
so, but you can't say this time that they don't have third-party games because they do have a ton of indie games, as Ship said, and I don't know, like mobile games? Those are not necessarily indie, but there's a big library at least.
Flashback.
Next week,
Titan
Flashback
Quest.
Special Edition.
Out of this world.
Yep. Earthworm Jim, probably in some form.
I don't know if they have
All right.
that.
No? Well, they will. Check next week.